Alright, hello Exile, welcome to my today's videos about PoE 2, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys my new character and new idea for this league, the Down of the Hunt. And this is the completely day number 2 of me, because I have spent like at least 20, maybe even more than 20 hours to finish the campaign. Yeah, finish the campaign is not that easy for me because like I'm stupid, whatever it is, and also this campaign is too hard to play for me, also for some of my friends too. They complaining about the monster is too stronger, monster blah blah blah. There was a lot of extra speed of the monster is increased. Yep. And this is here is what I am and where I at right now. I have this character as a ritualist, a bold guy, the huntress ascendancies, which is I'm using this guy to farming. Until now, I have reaching to a map tier 7, tier 8. So this is so far it is, and let's go through it. First one, I would like to go through by the ascendancies. The ascendancy is here. This guy has the +1 ring. Of course, I love when I first seeing it, and I want to try it. I would like to do it, so I do it, and I do the ritualist. Even everybody playing a Amazon follow Fabgun or someone else is me and my build, and I want to play it. I just play it. And this is +1 ring slot, and also you have a increased bonus gain from the ring and the quiver. The ring and the amulet is pretty awesome because like we have 3 ring and we have the amulet. It's gonna increase our damage a lot, and this one is also a fake iniquity belt, and its effect is pretty good. And I'm so far done lap number 3, so I have this instead of take the sacrifice, because it's gonna slow my character down to go through the campaign. No, not the campaign, go through the mapping. So I decided to just take regeneration instead to get more like safety and recovery during the mapping. And yes, this is the tree and how it should look like. The tree is now like pretty normal as attack damage and accuracy. Why accuracy? Because we taking damage by the accuracy here by attack speed, and it is pretty much similar to what kind of attack build elemental from the ranger huntress ascendancy base. And yes, this is I want to have pierces, so I have pierces, and I go down here to take a crit, the lightning lucky, and then I go up here, I take this attack speed, and I go pretty up here, which is I'm not done yet, but I try to reach the maximum lightning damage, which is pretty good for this build. And also if you go up here, you're gonna have a 1 socket roller. And if you go this way, you have 1 socket roller, 1 this way. So far I have 3 roller sockets. It's a pretty decent, because like my character now only level 77. Is not that so high, because it's actually day number 2 for me, because like I spent 1 day to leveling, 1 day to gearing up and struggling, and the last day is today is actually the day I farming, and I have invested everything into my character right now, which is I have this gear. And let's go through to the gear, because the first one I have this bow. This bow is like is not the best one, but it's the best one in slot I can have, and I would like to upgrade it in the couple of more hours, or maybe tomorrow, I don't know, but depends on how much I can farm and how long it takes me to get enough currency to upgrade the bow. But so far it's look like this right now. It has +3 level projectile skill, it has physical damage, and it still have some dexterity. Is pretty good for damage because we have attack speed per dexterity. So, and the second one is the helmet. The helmet I got dropped from the mapping, and I have slamming some exalted, and I decide to keep it beside because it has itself the intelligence, which is pretty good, and I want to have intelligence instead of cap it on trees, so I keep it. And this one cost me the one most expensive I can have right now. This one cost me like 2 divine to get it. It's pretty much currency, but I feels like it deserve it because it now has a physical damage, attack attack speed, increased damage with more skill, attack speed, and +2 level, which is pretty good. And plus point is dexterity, so more dex, more attack speed, more damage, right? And the amulet, I have this one from the trade, is pretty lucky. It's just like 10 exalted. For now, I think if any amulet has 50 spirit, it should be more than that, and it should be more than like 10 exalted, right? But yeah, I got this from a trade, and this one gonna provide me some ready, some resistance, and also some spirit, which is the one I want. And the next one is the ring. I have 3 ring here, which is I'm gonna hover it through it to get to let you see how it look like, and which one is the important part of the ring. The first one is the damage, flat damage in everywhere, flat damage and flat damage and flat damage, of course. And in each of the ring, you need to careful about resistance, which is gonna cap your resist, and also some attributes to not have a lot of spend on the trees to get an attribute, and also yeah, damage and accuracy also a good plus point. And this armor chest, I don't know what to do with this. I want to upgrade it to a better one with the energy shield and some spirit too, but for now I'm running out of currency, so this is so far what I can have right now. And this one is gonna provide me some spirit, which is enough for my spirit pool, 200. I will explain later why it's 200. Okay. So the next one is the boost. The boost is a pretty good one. Then the descent of the money is like cost me 30 3 exalted at the base, and I have spent like this one like cost me 5 maybe 6 exalted to complete this boost. But I feels like this one is also good because it has itself some ready, it had itself some life and mana, and also I got this one drop from the mapping, so I now spend a lot of money on this one. And also this gloves, I feels like this one gonna be good for me to do damage because I don't need to care about resistance anymore because all of my ring carry about that part. So I only need to care about flat damage and some attack speed. Pretty good for this. And the next one is the one I love. Like I feels like it should be the first one to upgrade. Like you need to have maximum life, maximum mana, and +1 charm slot is pretty like important to have because you're gonna have a freezing charm chest, and also you're gonna have a rarity. As my case, I want to have some more items. Maybe if you won't have it, you can have a stun charm chest, which is gonna save your character from the stun. And also this flask is cost me 1 exalted, but it's have a good roll, is a maximum in everything, is pretty nice, and I can press the life flask like 12 times, pretty good. And also the mana flask, I have it from the drop randomly, but it's like gain charges itself, so we not feeling struggling with mana recovery, or maybe with map they cannot recall mana, something like that. I'm still safe. And also there's another part of the build is the skill gem. And so before I show you the skill gem, I want to show you how many ready I have right now. I have 57 ready, which is not that higher, but it's not that low, right? It's something. It is something, right? And now here my lightning arrow has 12k of damage, which is only 3 link. You can have a better damage with 4 link and maybe 5 link support. It depends on how much you can spend for this character. And also I using a freezing salvo. Freezing salvo have some support in it. As usually we do some cold, some area, and some penetrate to make it have a good damage go through the enemies, to freezing and kill them by penetrating. And also this one, I think that this is a good guy which is everybody gonna use the roll mount, this one gonna be look like horses for me. And whenever you have these horses riding, you will never ever want to walking by yourself into the map again. And it still has support by vitality and still, if you don't have enough spirit, then it just need to drop vitality to save more spirit is fine. And the next one, why Hero of Ice and Hero of Thunder? Because Hero of Ice is gonna help me killing some monster with the freezing several freezing them, and the freezing them, then Hero of Ice do his job. And also Hero of Thunder is we're doing lightning damage, right? So yeah, Hero of Thunder is the one. And also Wind Dance gonna save me to get out of some tough situation with the knockback enemies, blind enemies, and map enemies to make them moving slower, and which is pretty good. And also Lightning Rod gonna help me to kill the bosses faster, because it's gonna chain, it's gonna suck, it's gonna deal more damage for each type of element the damage I have deal. And this one I'm using this mark and this courses. Why? Because mark is gonna give you more chance to shock the enemies, and also this courses help you minus enemy lightning res. And it had itself some simple support gem. I will give you guys the detail later in the down description. And yeah, this is how the build should look like, and quick overview for 2 days after the campaign. It had itself some maximum resistance, had itself some lightning damage and some penetration and some ready. So I think this build is gonna be good if I investing more in it, and I will do it, and I will investing even more than that. So hope you guys like the video, hope you guys like the build and enjoy the build. If you feel struggling, or if I say something wrong, anything missing, please note down, comment, and let me know about that. I'll fix in the next video. And thank you for watching, and bye bye.